Look at this little number. Aren't those the cutest summer PJs you've ever seen? The pattern is free, the instructions are glorious, but they're in French. This is Le Pyjama by designer Anad. And in a series of videos, I'm going to walk you from the downloading of the pattern all the way up to the finished product. In the description below, you will find some useful information and some links to tutorials. This is a pretty detailed sew-along video, but it's not a tutorial, so I'm not showing detailed steps. There are many well-made and well-lit tutorials out there. Last time we cut and prepped all of our pieces, and we're ready to assemble the pajamas. It's also a good idea to give everything a good press. So I also stretch the edges, make sure it's all nice and flat, and then iron. So look at that. I have now perfectly flat, beautiful pieces. These are pieces number 1 and 2. And you're going to be working 2 of these in parallel. So I am now actually on step 1, where we're doing the superior part of the top, the top part of the top. The cups. So this is pieces 1 and 2, and you should have 2 sets. And you may be using the same fabric. I've said many times I have lining. So this will be for the inside, this will be for the outside. So you want to work on each separately. If you look on page 16 at step 1, I think the diagram is quite useful. And you want to put them right sides together, as always. So if you look at it, you want to lay down. I'm really going off of the diagram. So you lay down piece number 2, and then piece number 1 has the points downward. So here they are, right sides together. And somehow these 2 edges have to come together. So it says to pin them together starting in the middle. And one thing that I need to retransfer, I need to make notches, which will break my, I'll figure it out. But you got little lines on the pattern paper that this is where you want to line up. So you want to line them up in the middle. You want to line them up at the location of the tick marks, which I'll have to retransfer. And then you want to line them up on the edges, and then pin that together and stitch. I'm going to use chalk for the tick marks. This is going to be inside the seam allowance. The pinning is a little easier than it was when I did my mock-up as a B cup. I've reduced this to an A cup. There's less curvature. So if you have a deeper cup, I feel for you. This is gonna be a process. Now we stitch. I bought my washing machine. That too. No, I bought my sewing machine in the US, so it is labeled in inches, but my plate does have centimeters, just not in as convenient a place. So it's good to know that a centimeter seam allowance is almost like a 3/8 of an inch. 3/8 of an inch is probably a millimeter or 2 shy of a centimeter. So I'll just use that 3/8 of an inch marking on my plate to do the stitching. Once you've stitched the 2 cups, again, pretty standard. You want to notch because there's quite a bit of curvature here. So notch the seam allowance, and then I'll go to my ironing board and press the seams open on both. Here they are, my 2 cups. Look pretty good. I pressed the seams on the back, and then I also pressed the front. If you have a ham, it really helps. I do not, but I found a way. Okay, the next, we're still on step 1, you guys. We're on the 3rd picture. We want to mount, this is number 4. And those wrap around the back. If you look at the picture, they have it such that the wider, these are a little narrower on one side, a little wider on the other. And they have it such that the white part attaches to the bra. But when I did my mock-up, I found that this did not work very well, and I just tried it again on here, thinking that maybe on my mock-up I was a little fast, but here I did things carefully. So I thought that maybe it would work, but it really doesn't. You know what matches the best? The narrower part. So I would do that. I would take the narrow part, and then there's even the angle matches. It's the same shape. So that to me is a pretty good indication that that's what you want to do. Another thing is, and you want to put them right side together. Another thing is, if I like turn that over like that, this is what you will have in the back. You have a little V, and I think that's what we want. So it looks right. This looks like what you would want in the back of the shirt. So I would definitely put the short ends right sides together with the bra. Pin, stitch, again, 1 centimeter seam allowance, 3/8 of an inch. And then there's one more step that they don't say, but I think is logical to do. When you're done stitching, again, press your seams open. And do that for both. And this completes step 1. We have assembled the brassiere part of the top, and we'll work on step 2 next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.